Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the 5.0. And this is quite a lot heavier. Especially when I'm into oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. In case you don't know, or you're watching us for the first time, I'm PJT from ratemybeer. I'm the proprietor, and this is the...
I know he's going to label me the staff and I'm going to get annoyed. But there we go. Yes, I'm Michelle.
Infamous, I was going to say. Infamous. Yeah.
Wow.
This is a good one.
A little bit of a taste test going on.
Which we almost
today.
Didn't have because last weekend when we originally got back, we were drinking the wrong ones. Actually, that wasn't our fault. That was our son pulling out the wrong ones. So for one occasion, I can't blame Michelle. Anyway, what we've basically got here is a Polish Blanc, a UK Blanc. But remember that at this present moment in time, the UK Blanc's still brewed in France.
Yeah.
And we have a French Blanc. As you can see, the new bottle for the English one.
So just to clarify that for people, this was bought in Poland.
Yeah.
This was bought in the UK.
Yeah.
And the last bottle was purchased in France.
Yeah, that's what's doing my head in. I knew there was something wrong.
Get the symmetry.
See, you know, when you just, there was something wrong.
A little bit of OCD going on there, Paul.
I just kept thinking there's something wrong there. Right, I'll get a shot before we even started.
Okay.
So basically, they're all at 5% ABV, and all we're trying to accustom that basically, no matter where you get your Blanc, it's the same. Or is it?
Or is it, yeah.
Well, we think it is, don't we? Right, I'll get it like that, just in case we can't get one at the end. So as I say, you basically have a Blanc triple. I mean, Blanc is back. We've actually spoken to 1664 Blanc on Facebook and that. Unfortunately, we can't collar them into the Facebook group, but they want us to tag us in some things and everything, don't they?
Yeah, they said that was to do with Facebook regulations or something. They were going to actually join the group, weren't they?
Yeah, but they will keep us intact on what's going on, which is good with regards to the future. I know there's been it's caused quite a storm. It's like we've got not quite a Stellargate again, but we've got Blancgate. We've got people that seem to be anti-Blanc in a certain beer group for some reason. I don't know for whatever reason that is, but I think it's absolutely brilliant, you know, that it's come back. As a lot of you know, I've always been a fan of Blanc for a very, very long time now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And was absolutely, well, I was amazed as the next person that was actually
now that would make
coming
a better
back.
picture.
Well,
With
yeah.
the full.
That's just in case they were classic pours. You never know, do you? But yeah, for us personally, it's you know, it's back, it's big, and I think if you're a wheat beer fan or interested in wheat beer, whether you like Blanc or not, what Blanc's actually going to do is introduce wheat beer to a whole lot of people that might get a German wheat beer and find it too intense, you know, too heavy, too full-bodied.
Yeah, and if you like beers, sort of white beer styles, such as Hoegaarden, Jeanette Bio.
Yeah, Jeanette Bio White, yeah.
This is similar in style to those as well, so that's worth bearing in mind.
As you can see, they're lovely and cloudy. You know they've got a hint of citrus. If you're watching this, you know what it's all about with Blanc. Now, it's not as I say, I don't compare it to the German Weizen beers because they're so much heavier now, and Blanc is nothing like it. I mean, you know, like a Weizenbock with bubbles. It's like it's not even close.
It is not comparable. It's not the same style of beer. It's a different style of beer. So yeah, you can't really compare the two.
It's kind of it's not that it's better. It's not that it's worse. It's not really comparable. You could compare Blanc to Hoegaarden, yeah, like you can, as you said, Jeanette by a white, but unfortunately that's gone now, isn't it? And there's a few other things that are comparable to Blanc, but your big Munich hitters and Blanc is just a totally different drink, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's a different style of drink, so it's there for you to appreciate it for its own merits, rather than try and compare
Which I do.
It really shouldn't really be compared to.
Blanc is back. Hashtag Blanc is back.
Okay, so looking at these visually, they all seem to have the same level of carbonation.
Yeah.
Colour-wise, and I don't know, this may well be because of the glass is slightly different on this side.
That one's...
It looks slightly darker to me.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's a frosted glass like this one.
So
this is the ones I've got to try and get.
I think maybe that's
Yeah. This is the one we got from...
to the colour being slightly different.
Malaysia last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's the only one we got. I know we should have got more. But we will look around for them next week.
Indeed.
But I don't know. I think it's different on �𝐸𝐾. I think you just get given it in a bottle. If you get given a glass, it's going to be a glass of their choice.
Glass,
yeah. But don't worry, we're taking 2 Blanc glasses with us, aren't we?
So, okay.
Yeah.
Where are we going to start with the tasting of these?
Left to right. On your Polish to start.
Okay.
Got a little bit left in that one and that one, haven't we? A tiny little bit in there, I think.
Oh, I'm going to sniff these first. That smells quite bready. I expected to have that real citrus nose on there. Okay, first difference. This one smells quite bready. This one has that distinct, vibrant citrus aroma to it.
Yeah, see, I'm getting citrus, but you know, we're all different.
And that one, it has the aroma as a combination of the two. So, okay.
She has to confuse.
I know.
Yeah.
So let's see if the taste follows the nose.
Go on, I'll go straight with you, and then we'll go back, if you like, that way. I've been waiting. Do you know what? I've been waiting all week for this. Yeah, absolutely lovely. It's clean, it's crisp, it's smooth. It is citrusy, as always. It's got that citrus buzz, and it just always delivers.
Okay, I'm going to wait for your deliberations, but I've picked up a little bit of a difference.
And they're lovely blue bottles. The blue bottles really just give it that extra quality, don't they?
French getting a little bit short-changed, aren't they?
Mm.
The bowl's a bit smaller.
Of course it is. That's 25 cl. They're 35
yeah.
cl.
So,
no, 33 cl. That one is. Sorry. Oh, that's 33 as well. Yeah, 33 cl, 25 cl.
So what are you picking up on there?
They're absolutely lovely, all 3 of them.
Okay, for me, the one that I'm getting a difference from is the UK one. It's more citrusy than the other 2.
I think so.
I noticed it in the aroma. I was picking up more of that citrusy burst from the aroma, and it did follow the nose. It is more
slightly
citrusy.
more citrusy.
It's very subtle. It's not a huge difference, but it's slightly more citrusy for me.
Yeah, and this one is the only actual one, but then they all are going to say it now, that don't just say Blanc or wheat, but it says with a hint of citrus. It's quite interesting. I'll give them another go, but as I say, I'm a huge Blanc fan. I was back in the day. As a lot of you know, I was absolutely gutted when it went, and we were even buying it in Asia, as a lot of you know, going over to France to get it.
Yeah, that Polish one is more bready, it's more yeasty. It really does follow the aroma.
She's got me thinking now. You get that, because you told me that, now I'm thinking, is that more citrusy? I would actually say she's right there. And the first time I just went straight through, as you saw on the camera, and didn't pick up the thing. Now when I was made aware of it, I'm starting to think, is our one more citrusy? Is our one slightly different?
Those 2 are the closest, although I do feel the French one doesn't have
French
quite as much. Yeah, those 2 are much closer. This one for me is a little bit more bready and yeasty in taste.
Still absolutely lovely in its own right.
I was going to say that. Oh, a little bit gassy as well.
Oh.
They have got nice carbonation. These do remind me of nice, bubbly summertime drinks. I think these would be absolutely wonderfully refreshing in the summertime.
Well, we know from drinking them in Asia.
I think that, yeah, I was just about to say that. It's such a big popular drink, isn't it, in Asia?
Yeah,
a lovely warm climate.
You know, as I say, certain people in certain beer groups choose not to like it. I get that. We can't all like the same thing. I mean, it's all right overrating some German crap, but not getting too much into that one. But Jesus Christ, you know, when you drink this at the higher temperatures, this delivers, doesn't it? And there's a reason. Let's be honest here. There's a reason that Blanc is the most popular wheat beer in the world, and it is as well. So.
It really is a lovely, refreshing drink.
Yeah, it's not full-bodied. It's, you remember, even if you drink Franzkeimer in the middle of the daytime. Now, Franzkeimer is my favourite, as most of you know. But if you start drinking that in the daytime too quick, you get full, you get bloated. Whereas the Blanc just...
Yeah. I think
it's gassy though.
It is nice. The carbonation is bubbly. It is citrusy. I think that's so nicely paired with food in the summertime.
I'll go back this way.
That one is just mildly different. Not so much. Not so.
I don't know.
So
see, now I'm not agreeing again. But so you're saying if you had these three, you know what's going to happen now, don't you? You're saying you could pick out the three of them.
Yeah, but for me, there is enough of a difference to be able to pick it out. But I said that Stella said.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get two of them or mistakenly get two of them wrong, can I? So
it is very subtle.
I'm not getting it. When you started to say it, I thought, oh, maybe so. Then when I went that way, but I don't know. Oh, at the end of the day, they're all decent. There's no getting away from it, and they're all very similar, all the three.
Yeah.
More so these two. I do get something different there, but that's only when you said it, and after that it's in your head, isn't it? Because she's making me think something, so my silly little brain's thinking, oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah, no, I think what we're getting in the UK is quality. As good as what you're getting over in Europe.
Remember though, the end of June, obviously there's the thing that it's may well be brewed in the UK. Will it make a difference? Again, I'd say some people say I know a lot of people are really against everything brewed in England, but you know, years ago no one cared where it was brewed, and all this thing has come about with this snobbery in beer groups. The Stella was a typical example, because if I'm honest with the Stella, I thought the Stella was actually better, the UK brewed one, unless we got that wrong. God knows.
Having spoken to a head brewer that I've got a lot of respect for, the recipes, everything will be
�𝐃𝐄𝐄𝐿 Brewing, by the way.
Exactly the same.
Young Jacob.
The water will be treated to such a way that it's all of the same pH, etc., etc. I don't know the ins and outs of the chemistry of it,
Rob.
but
Rob will tell you.
It's easy to get the water to the same level so that everything, all the ingredients, everything else is the same as the recipe wherever it's actually brewed. So the likelihood you're going to have any differences in the taste is going to be so minimal you wouldn't notice. So I'm happy to go along with that because he knows a lot more about brewing than what I do. And having tasted these, you know, commercial style beers, you can see that they're all brewed to the same recipe. They are all very similar in taste. Yeah.
Oh, they're all good.
I think they are very good.
It's as I say, it's great to have it back. Draft on April in England, all going well. It will be good if we can get some updates.
It is lovely to see its reappearance back as quite a predominant figure in Europe, especially in the UK. Now that, you know, we didn't think that we were going to get this back, but we have, so that's lovely. It seemed like it was just going to be an Asia thing for a while, didn't it? Very good business in Asia.
Well, no, it's all in Europe as well, wasn't it? But
not quite as big.
Quite big in some places, but yeah, nothing like the Asian thing. I mean, when we went to Lyon, we couldn't find it on draft, but it was everywhere in the bottles, which I found somewhat weird. But then, as I say,
was it Lithuania we found it on draft?
Yeah, Lithuania was on draft in
lovely,
a few places.
Lovely on draft there.
Yeah, and then Malaysia, didn't we?
Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur was in a couple of places. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, still buzzing that it's back in England. Hopefully we can get it. We've got a local bar that we will be going to next week that I've already got him to order some Blanc in for me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
going prepared.
And we're going on that. What can I say? For me, I'd have to say that they're all pretty much so much. I don't know. She may have a point there. I don't know, but
it's minimal.
Where it comes from, whether it's from Poland, England, France, it's great. What can I say? Bonjour.